Hi everyone. So if you want to learn different, you need to join with us. And today we have to understand how the practical application of basic economic concepts are used in day-to-day business. And today we are at the pillar of the market. Let's see how they use these in practical aspects. First, let's dive into the concepts of demand and supply. So when it comes to a market in terms of economics, how we define a market is a situation where a buyer and seller will meet. Now, why would a buyer and seller meet? It is because there is something of value in exchange. Now, when it comes to consumer is the person who demands, because what does consumer want? They need maximum utility or maximum satisfaction. When it comes to producer, what do they want? They need maximum. So how do they meet these two expectations? These two expectations are met by the simple concepts of demand and supply. Where the consumer would demand and where the producer would supply. So in this context, when these two people meet together, that is what we call as a market, and we define demand and supply as such. ₹100 here. I need to buy cabbage. I want to buy mangoes. But as you can see, with this ₹100, I can't buy both of them. Why? Because I have a limited resource but unlimited wants. This concept is what we call as scarcity in economics, where there is a bridge between the wants of humans and the resources that are available in our economy. Due to scarcity, what happens? I need to make a choice. I have two alternative options, which is cabbage and mango, but I need to make a choice out of one. If I choose mango as my choice, what happens? I need to sacrifice cabbage. If I choose cabbage, I need to sacrifice mango. Therefore, what happens? The fruit or vegetable I'm sacrificing becomes what we call as my opportunity cost. What is opportunity cost? Cost of the next best alternative foregoing, because I have to make a choice. So we discussed about the market. Now let's look into a new concept, equilibrium price and equilibrium quantity. What is equilibrium price? What is equilibrium quantity? Equilibrium price and quantity is basically the demand quantity and supply quantity. It becomes equal to each other, which means the customer is demanding for example, if customer is demanding for 500 units, producer is also willing to supply 500 units. If you look at this now, right now the price is 150. But when it comes towards the evening and the demand quantity drops, the consumers drops, what happens? The price will also drop, right? So what happens is the producers will reduce the price in order to make sure that these goods are owned, in order to make sure that more consumers are attracted. What happens when the price decreases? Demand also increases. In that way, we can conclude the law of demand. What is law of demand? There is negative relationship between price of goods and quantity of goods. If you also want to learn different like this, join us at fastpay.com.